G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So I've got a couple of videos up my sleeve, which is great because that means I'm getting back into it. But the sad news is I haven't been editing them. So today is part one of building my own chicken incubator. Today is the heating aspect, and while we're doing that, we might also set up chick brooder. I don't know if that'll be in the video. We'll see, alright. I'll aim for that, but you know what happens when I aim. He shoots and he misses. But that's alright. How is everyone? Hope everyone is good. Anyway, let me show you the incubator so far. G'day mate, how are you? Say hi to the camera. So there's Cooper if anybody wants to see him. He's just chilling. The reason we're in the house, we had to get a new battery. There's a video about this glass fence somewhere, but that's one of the ones I haven't edited yet. But that's alright. Alright, so I had the chicks brooding in that last time. I don't want to use that because it's my good esky. I don't know. Oh no, spewing. I had this hot melt glued to the window, but it seems to have fallen off. That one stayed on. I might try redo that. And then the thing about drilling holes straight through here for the thermostat. Where's the thermostats gone? They're in this box over here. So I've got these. Habitat proportional thermostat. Apparently these are the goods. So I'll show you how I'm going to set this up. Alright guys, so this thing is heavy. The cables are hardcore. It's rated up to 600 watts. Obviously there's no messing around with this bad boy. I can't remember, the heat core is like 180, which I already think is going to be way too high. Speaking to someone who's got a similar setup to this, well pretty much identical, he's only running a 20 watt heater, so I'm really hoping the proportional switch or whatever it's called works. So here, I guess a good idea would be to get some tape. Now I don't know how hot this is going to get, so I am worried about the tape on the heat cord. So level 1's there. I guess on one note too, I'm not worried about drilling holes in it because the incubator does need ventilation, so the holes are going to be part of the ventilation. Alright, so now this little sender here is going to go through here. Where's the hole? Oh, it fits. Surprising. So I want it about there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold that, I'm going to pull that through that far, and I'm going to wrap some tape around it and then get back to you, because it's actually against metal in there. Alright guys, so I re-glued the thingies back on, more glue. I took that one off and glued it more. I screwed the habitat on the side here. I don't know whether I'll leave it there. I don't know about what to do about cable management, guys. It's one of those things. So maybe I'll tape them up and put them towards the back. It depends if I screw a power board on here or not. I don't like the cables, but there's not a necessity to clean them up at this stage. So I put a couple of the racks in. These are super tight. Putting eggs in and out is going to be a mission, but this thing is smaller than I really would have liked. So it's like I either squeeze them in or I only have 3 racks, but I want 4. So we're going to make do. I have to figure out fanage. I've got a crazy idea for the fan. I guess I'll tell you, I'll let you know what you think. I was thinking about buying like a little 80mm can fan, and actually I'd have to move the heat cord a bit, but actually drilling an 80mm hole and putting a can fan under the back, and then drilling an 80mm hole in top and ducting it. Because like you'll see 4 racks of eggs, and then the water's there. Then I can put computer fans under there. I don't have enough room up the top to put fans, so yeah, it's like if I put fans there, they're blowing or sucking directly on the eggs, and I don't like that idea. So a ducted can fan, it seems like my favorite option at the moment. We're at 22 Celsius. So one major thing I'm worried about this is the tape falling off, but I guess I don't know how hot the heat cord gets, you know. I bought good duct tape, not cheap shit. We'll see. So with the humidity, I've got that tub in there at the moment. I'm thinking 2 of these tubs, and I want to drill a hole in the back and plumb the tubs, so that way that I can fill it from the outside. Maybe even to the point where I put a hose fitting on and I plug the hose in, and I can just run it off that tap there and just turn the tap on to fill it up. That'll last ages, but way longer. The incubator I've got inside, I have to fill it up every single day. The water trough's only like 1 centimetre deep, so 1 centimetre lasts a day, so I should get 10 days out of that. I'll let that heat up and I'll get back to you guys, I guess. Oh, I might build the chicken brooder, but I probably won't film it. I'll just build it and show you guys at the end. Alright guys, check it out. We're at 30 degrees, up from 20. Now obviously there's no fan in there, so I don't know if I really expect that to get to 37. I don't know how well these things are calibrated, but they've got no calibration switch on them, so I presume that they're pretty good. You'll actually see it's set to like, should be a little bit higher, 37.5. Where was it? So like there, see how it's flashing? That's the whole idea behind the pulsing. So when it gets close to temperature, it'll actually pulse, and it's meant to hold temperature better. Now this advice came from reptile breeders, and my guess is that reptile breeders actually have to keep their eggs way more constant than chicken eggs. So I'm kind of hoping they're right. If you use one of these, let me know. So so I don't know if it just has one speed or whether it like goes less than that, faster and slower. Who knows? All I care about is that it holds temperature. I don't know how accurate these thermostats are either. I kind of want to get a good thermostat for it, like a weather station, but I don't even know what to buy. There's ones at Bunnings for like $90, but I think that they're cheap versions of what I could get if I hunted around for the same price, you know. So I set the brooder up. I put mini hemp in there. I don't really have the plan on running that stuff all the time. That bag's like 45 bucks. The reason, so like my missus uses that for the rabbits, and that's why I put it in here this time. So I don't know if that's going to start flashing soon. That feels pretty warm under there. So that one there, I put the thermostat down sort of like the chicken's head height. I think that's a pretty good place to put it. Hopefully the chickens don't peck at it too much. It has got a layer on it. If they peck at it more, I might have to wrap it in some tape, but if I wrap it in tape, I might have to think about not cranking that full ball, or like turning it down. It's on 35 at the moment, turning it down lower than that. I haven't got any thermometers left, the aquarium ones. I think I've smashed them all. I went to buy like an analog thermometer from Bunnings, but I pulled like 6 off the shelf out of the box, and all 6 read a different temperature, so I don't really trust them either. And they were like 20 bucks. I wasn't paying 20 bucks for something that was kind of close, you know. But yeah, I don't know if this one's gonna fall off as well. That's the same one that fell off last time. Bit annoying. But yeah, I'll leave that running for half an hour and we'll come and check it out. I don't really have faith in this actually hitting 37. See, that heats off now. That element, that's quite far away from the heating element, whereas the sensor's halfway. And I've got no fan in there. I thought I've got a fan somewhere. I should try to find it. Alright guys, so I found a fan in the back shed and I put it in there. It's like a computer fan, but it's 240 volt. It's quite powerful. Ask me how I know. I split my nail touching it. So the issue I've got with that fan is my water vessel doesn't fit very well. I've actually got an automatic humidity controller for this thing, but it doesn't create enough humidity like I was hoping. So if you've seen it, I might have shown it in a video already, Inkbird humidity controller, it doesn't create much humidity, turns out. So that the incubator inside, even with that thing running full tilt, it sits at like 20% humidity with it when the water tank in the bottom's drained. And the reason I know that is because that water tank only lasts 1 day. So if I forget 1 day, it ends up down 17, which is bloody stressful because chicks aren't happy at 17 bloody degrees. Why did I lock the shed? I've got to go back out there. What an idiot. But anyway guys, I'm going to wrap the video up there. Just to give you an idea of what I'm building. To buy something at the same magnitude, this thing's going to be able to hold 400 eggs. I'm never going to put that many in it, but like just the potential. Something of this magnitude would be in excess of $1,500 to $2,000. And so far I think I'm into that incubator about 400 bucks. So it might not be as pretty as a store-bought one, but that's including, I paid 20 bucks for the fridge. The thermostat was around 100, I think. The heat cord was like 80. The fan I found in the shed. I bought new rollers. I'm not actually going to use the rollers out of my current incubator because I'm going with the horizontal rollers, so they cost me like 30 bucks each. I'm gonna have to use the old incubator to turn the eggs, but I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to drill holes in the top and run all the what do you call it, like the temperature and the, I don't know whether to completely destroy my other incubator or keep it as a spare, you know what I mean? If I keep it as a spare, I need to order an egg turner. But yeah, it's not that hard, they're like 30 bucks. But I don't know. I could honestly just put it on a timer, couldn't I? And just use I don't get a power inverter, but I don't know. I haven't made that decision yet. But the beautiful thing is, this incubator doesn't need to be rushed because I do have mine there. That one's just a lot of work to keep running, that's all. But anyway, if you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. First long one we've done in a while, so if you made it to the end, congratulations. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, and peace out.